How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
Hi everybody, this is Sugar Moon, also known as Cheyenne. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day and night wherever you guys may be in the world, and I hope that you guys are all taking care of your energy as such. Today is going to be more of a taboo topic at this point, and I normally don't get downloads such as this, but it's been gnawing on my mind. Like, Spirit has been saying,
you need to get on here.
And this is going to be for a small collective, okay? But it will also be relatable, especially for those who have dealt with this issue before in their life. But I don't know if this was someone you dated in the past, or if this was somebody that you were friends with, or possibly a family member. But I'm getting more so in the dating scene, okay, or possibly an ex or ex-fling that you've dealt with. And this is more of like a false flame, karmic soulmate coming through. This person was meant to be in your life for a season and then leave once the lesson was done. And so I could be possibly picking up on a collective that already has split and has separated from this individual, or I'm picking up on the collective that are on their way out right now as we speak. This person, they don't want you to know that they
on the down low.
Okay, there's nothing wrong, okay, trigger warning, there's nothing wrong with LGBTQ, those that are identify as homosexual, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I'm not talking to the people who embrace who they are, who know who they are since birth. I'm not talking to the people who already have obviously came out of the closet long time ago. And if you have recently, congratulations. But also those who are gay also are victims of those who are on the down low. I'm talking to the karmic souls that purposely do not want to embrace who they are and would rather create a line of destruction or a trail of destruction of broken hearts that are in their resume. For instance, a down low man, right, doesn't want to embrace that he likes men, but he chooses to date women and then chooses to punish them for it due to the fact that he's not comfortable with his sexuality, okay? So I'm picking up on karmic souls that are not in tune with their feminine energy or divine feminine energy. They have a toxic or a lower vibrational or distorted feminine energy within themselves, or the way that they view those who embrace their femininity. These are men who constantly try to humble women as well because they secretly want to be them. These are men who definitely would have a history of cheating, being stuck in lustful sexual energy. I'm talking about those who carry spiritual transmitted diseases, as well as those who do purposely carry a physical form of an STD and then purposely passes it on to others without letting them know or any prior knowledge. That's also another form of predatory or a violent act of messing with someone's livelihood. So gay men are victims of this too, because they also, say for instance, if you're a gay man and you mess with a man who happens to be down low, you don't even realize that that person has a wife or a woman. You weren't even in any knowledge of that, okay? I'm not talking about the ones that purposely participating in third-party energy. No. I'm talking about the ones who did not know, who are kept a secret, basically secret lovers, and this man is not willing to claim, this guy who is already openly out as theirs, as put a title on it. So they want to string them along, play with their emotions. It's a form of manipulation. It is a big form of narcissism, and as well as a little bit of forms of demonic behavior, okay? If you hear that in the background, that's also confirmation, but that's my son's. So right now he's playing with his little video game. these individuals will go and make families. They will get married. Then they will also try to hide it from their family by making sure that they date only women so that they can hide the fact that they are into men. These are men that secretly they could also possibly have a porn addiction. Those who have an unhealthy relationship when it comes to sex. That's something that they have to battle within themselves, like mental health wise, and as well as needing to seek some form of counseling or therapy for that. But either or, it's more of a person not willing to look in the mirror, to continuously wear a mask and then purposely deceive others under the context of these are individuals who think that there's nothing wrong with them. Okay, also these are men who feel very, very offended when it comes to topics such as this, such as homosexuality. They are the type where
I ain't about that gay shit.
everything for them is just anything gay for them, or homosexuality is something deemed as negative. They don't want to associate to those who are of the community, the LGBT community. They don't want to do anything involving, they don't want their name or reputation involving that sort of ordeal. But really deep down inside, that's what they want to partake in. So there's this push and pull, there's this fight within their spirit that is something that they're going to have to really, really dive deep and address themselves. You can tell them all day all you want, and you could have also dealt with this where if you ever felt like the person you were dealing with in the past or even currently right now is on the down low and is exhibiting some of these behaviors, you should do a little bit more research on the type of individual that you're dealing with. Some of these people will go as far as to have secret families, go out and deal with other men, and then these other men also fall victim to that, not knowing that they're messing with another man that has a whole family down the block. There's a lot of deception, okay, that's happening, or a lot of deception that's happening within that scope. So I'm calling out the ones that definitely are targeting those who are unaware of their true intentions or are victims to those that are of projection of their sexuality. So those that specifically masculine energy, misogynistic energy, this part of this patriarchal mindset, because men can be victims to patriarchal mindsets as well. All right, but mainly it's women and children that are affected by this ordeal. But this person doesn't want their reputation to be ruined. You possibly have known or have gotten signs. A big confirmation I'm hearing Spirit say is you had a dream of this individual or this person having intimacy with same gender. Okay, it's picking up a lot of male energy. I'm gonna be really real with you. So this is gonna be a really small collective of people who are dealing with this, but I'm seeing both men going at it like intimacy wise. Like that would be your biggest sign that Spirit is trying to show you that this person might have some down low tendencies, because I'm feeling like a lot of people who are watching this are highly gifted themselves, and they have this intuition that there's something going on with this individual. I'm here to give you confirmation. It's not you, it's that this person is dealing with or fighting against their sexuality and claiming who they are. Yep, see, look, mask that just came out. Look at that. This person doesn't know how to embody authenticity. These are people who are constantly wearing masks. A lot of narcissism, okay? I'm also saying that, like, when you met this person in the beginning, they were wearing a mask. This was a personality or persona that they put together. I don't know if they were copying, whatever. Narcissists, what they do is that they take little traits and different personality traits from different individuals within their lives, and then they apply it to themselves and make their own little mask. And then they wear that mask and then claim that it's them when really it's not them. It's just a made-up persona of them, okay? So that's why a lot of these individuals or these down low men that I'm picking up on, you would never suspect that they are down low unless you actually paid attention to the signs that are going out. So yes, this person was wearing a mask. Deception, it says pretending, inconsistency. This person can also be very sensitive when it comes to this topic. So say, for instance, if you try to bring this up saying like, hey, do you like men? Like, probably if you did, you probably were accepting of it, saying like, hey, it's okay, you can speak to me. But these type of individuals, they'll get really sensitive, say, oh, hell no, I don't like men like that. I don't know that. And I'm also hearing some of these particular masculines or karmic masculines are sexually attracted to women, but emotionally attracted to men. If they have more of an attachment to their either female friends, or either when it comes to them having nothing but male friends, and they make it so that they never have female friends, to the point where they're so sexist when it comes to other women in their lives. Just pay attention to the way that this person speaks, the way that they speak about the women in their life, their sisters, their aunts, their cousins, things like that, the way that they view women that they date in general. I'm also hearing a big sign. I'm hearing infidelity, like cheating. Yep, third wheel, see? Cheating. Oh my gosh. Confirmation. So there's, oh gosh, and then the marriage card came out upside down. So yeah, so these people with the mask, this is not good. Okay, so I'm seeing like these individuals, they literally live their whole life deceiving those that are around them. So you could have been married to this person or in a long-term commitment, and you weren't aware that this person was possibly entertaining third parties behind your back, or it means that the person that you know of that is exhibiting this down low behavior, and you know that they had a partner or that they were married. The secret is basically that they were entertaining other people of the same sex behind their back, whether it was through, I'm seeing social media, like text messages, DMs being exchanged and deleted. I'm seeing messages being deleted as well. I'm seeing the incognito mode thing being on. So yeah, so there was like some sort of, I don't know if this is going to result into a divorce if they were caught. If you did get divorced, this is also indication that you left this person that we are speaking about. Ask the Gilded, Reverie, Lenormand. Let me know in the comments, like, when did you started noticing like some of the signs or signs that you noticed as far as dealing with a person who was on the down low, but also was purposely hurting others and targeting others, okay? Not the ones that are afraid to come out yet, or not ready to come out due to fear of judgment. I'm not talking about those individuals that are in the closet. I'm talking about those who claim that they are straight, that they are heterosexual, but then they purposely target others or project their lack of security onto others, okay? So let me go ahead and ask Spirit guides, angels, essence about why are they so afraid about being exposed? Is it, I know that their reputation possibly could be ruined, but in their mind is what they think. They could also feel like everything that they built could be, you know, destroyed or lost due to them coming out. So yeah, we have the clover, the ship card, and then we have the owl. So yes, this has been showing up in your intuition. Mad crazy. So if you've been seeing an owl, another confirmation that you need to listen to your intuition, that your intuition is on point. Do not gaslight yourself. This person, I'm feeling this energy of someone who likes to gaslight people into believing the fact that they want to spread the narrative that they are this person that is a family man, a marriage man, that is all about the children. You know, I'm feeling this false life or this false image. I'm also saying this could get very dangerous. It, like, okay, Anubis is coming out on the bottom of the deck too, right here. So this is like my death, like underworld card. There have been cases, I don't want to scare people right now, okay, because I'm not all about the fear energy. There have been cases where people have dealt with men who are on the down low, who were not accepting of their sexuality, so much so they projected out and actually taking out their spouse because of being afraid of being exposed. So when this thing is exposed, I hope that you're not playing like Captain Save-A-Ho, and if this has already happened, you don't have to worry about this, but something is going to be exposed. So the ship card means that there's something coming right now. There's something coming into port, and then something about 2 right here, balance is being restored. Something to do with a past wish. I don't know if it was you that made a past wish or if it was this individual that made a wish, either or. I'm seeing that if you wish for this type of stuff to be exposed, right now it's being exposed even through this reading. Karmic energy is like, I'm feeling anger right now, like someone wants to choke me out for saying stuff like this. Like that's how bad that this, and like there have been cases where there have been men who took their wives out due to the fact that they found out that they were on the down low or messing with another man. Crazy. The lengths that these individuals will go through in order to keep their image is what I'm saying. Any messages regarding this down low individual now that they are being exposed? What happens afterwards? Okay, what is the karma blowback for all of this? That's what I really want to get to the point of. What is the result of after hurting all of these lines of individuals? What is something that they are going to learn lesson wise out of this? That's what and then also for the person that's watching, what is something that they can do to heal themselves after dealing with this? Because I don't think people realize how hurtful dealing with this sort of situation can be. Not only is it hurtful to deal with a narcissist who's also like unmasking themselves, right? But what's also hard to deal with is the fact that you were under the premise that this person not only was lying to you or was deceptive to other individuals in their life. It's just the fact that they were lying to themselves all along. And truly, these people are just trying to convince themselves of who they are, not you, okay? Someone who is okay with their sexuality, that is confident within their sexuality, doesn't have to enunciate it, doesn't have to like make fun of others for it, doesn't have to bring other people down for it. They just embody who they are, and that's just that. They don't have to hurt others in the process of doing so. Okay, so, okay, abundance. Okay, so they're going to be losing a lot of finances, okay? So especially if you know this person to have a very steady job or career, like stocks or things like that. I'm seeing someone losing their stocks. I'm seeing somebody losing, you know, savings. All right. And then I'm also seeing not enough. So they, yes. So deep down inside, these people literally feel not enough in general. I feel like it's tying down to either a mother wound that they need to address, like a core wound, which is the relationship that they had with their mother is coming out, that needs to be addressed in therapy or counseling. It says lacking confidence, self-sabotaging, ego and fear and frustration. So yes, they are frustrated of the fact that they cannot embrace who they truly are. I'm also saying, you see the blood and that reminds me of predatory behavior, where someone was very gluttonous or someone who partaked in very lustful acts. It's like they're somebody who divulges in a lot of sexual partners to the point where, like I said, I'm seeing somebody that either A, purposely knows that they have spiritually transmitted demons or an actual STD and they're purposely spreading it like amongst others, or it can mean that they try to numb themselves through sex with other women, but that's not enough for them. It's like barely scratching the surface or this itch that they have. So they feel like if I keep continuously having sex with multiple women, maybe then I can fulfill my hunger when it comes down to the lustful energy that I have towards other men. So it's like this masking type of ordeal, or this let's just say the person that ends up hurt the most in the end truly is this person, because they walk around like this in this energy of lack. Okay, so these individuals, they literally live their whole life full of lack. And they take from others in order to fulfill that lack, but all it is left is like dealing with filling up a cup with a hole on the bottom. You keep filling it up, it only fills up some way, and then it drains back out. But yeah, the abundance, yeah, that's going down the drain when it comes to them. I'm seeing finances being lost. When losing money out of a divorce is coming out too. So asking spirit guides, angels, ancestors, why are they so afraid about being exposed? This down low person. Yep, so we have the storm warning. So this person, this is a Tower card. This is going to be something that will rock their whole world. They feel like their whole world would end if people knew this about them. Like their family and friends would judge them. They feel like people would leave their side. And you know, sadly enough, even though that they fear that this would happen, they're in the process of losing these things by continuously being in this energy. They're not realizing that they're already digging their grave as we speak through the ways that they treat others. The storm, the Tower card, could also mean judgment time coming upon this individual. Endings, 1010 is coming through. Yeah, this person is experiencing a lot of endings, all right? While the victims of it all, of this narcissist or this demonic entity, I'm seeing that you guys are getting the opposite. Your self-esteem is going up. Your confidence is going up within yourself now that you know the truth. Your finances are going up after leaving this person if you did get a divorce or broke up. Yeah, cornucopia, look at that. Like your finances, peace, cornucopia is coming to you right now. You could be saying about 1111. Butterflies are also a big indication of your renewal in life, your transformation in life. I'm also seeing that the fruits of your labor is also coming into fruition as well, while this person is also experiencing endings. Okay, look, first, this is Archangel Michael coming through. So you could be saying 5-5, 5-5-5. This archangel is coming in to cut out soul ties that were created under the pretenses of deception. So say for instance, if you had a soul tie with this individual and they're still pulling on your energy, if they're still showing up in your dream state, still trying to like sexually violate you in your dreams, it's a big form of spiritual warfare. Okay, or if they're trying to tap into your energy without permission, Archangel Michael's coming through and cutting that shit out, like cutting everything out. So even when it comes down to the soul ties that this person has, because this is why I say, people, you need to be careful about who you sleep with or who you choose to lay down with, because when you do, it creates a soul tie, and especially if you have children with them. Okay, take this from me, okay, because I had to learn the harsh lesson of the fact person that I chose to have children with in this lifetime is not my true soulmate. But this, that has nothing to do with this topic right here. But I'm seeing this realization or this awakening moment that Archangel Michael is giving to these people, the victims of it all, this illumination of who this person is, this type of entity that they're dealing with, and realizing that it wasn't you. It's not your fault. It's not that just because you got cheated on numerous times from this person, or they projected their insecurities out to you, you possibly have internalized it, thinking that you're not enough as well. But I need you to turn that mindset around and realize that that was a form of projection of their energy onto you. Their lack of ability to be loyal to you, to be truthful to you, to be authentic with you, has nothing to do with you and what you did. Yes, you probably played a part when it comes to these dynamics, and yes, we could have made better decisions in life and better choices, but how would we learn to make those better choices and decisions without failures, without messing up or fucking up every now and then? So take it from, if you continue to go down that road or continue to entertain this karmic soulmate, I'm just letting you know that a lot of the things that you planted are not going to come into fruition. There are going to be some sort of setback. Okay, so that's why it's important that Archangel Michael had to come through and actually cut the cord. So whether it was divinely ordained for you to leave this person or for them to leave you, whichever was meant for this sort of separation to happen. Last card. Yep, adjacent possibilities. Okay, also the dream state. Something huge about the dream state. Again, if you feel like this person is attacking you through dream states, please anoint yourself or recite whatever. If you're religious, you know what I mean, recite the Lord's Prayer, or if you're spiritual, do a cleansing, that type of thing. So there's many different possibilities that could have happened if you have chose to entertain this bullshit. I'm also saying walking away was the best option that you chose. So if you did choose to walk away, you made the right choice. This person's gonna have to learn how to treat others, okay? And if it means that this person has to be left alone to deal with their own energy, then so be it. Let them go and learn their lessons. Send them love from afar. It doesn't mean that you love them any less, but you do need to let people learn their lessons and to receive their karma when need be, because you don't want to be that person in that karmic blowback who's receiving their karma alongside with them. That's not good at all. Now that they are exposed and they possibly could have lost finances in their family or the things that they built, and they have dealt with their karma moving forward, so a little bit more confirmation on this soulmate. How are they feeling towards the person that's watching right now? Now that this person has left or is on their way out, how is this down low person feeling towards the individual who is watching? I keep replaying my trauma. So again, this card keeps coming out. A lot of people are doing a lot of shadow work. So someone has dealt with trauma in their past, whether it was through childhood, whether it was past life references. Yeah, so someone is definitely, they have to deal with whatever mentally that they got going on in order to address so that they can heal and to stop bleeding onto others. I'm going to text and call you soon. So if this person does text or call you soon, I think the best option would be to ignore or to hit block. Do not respond. Do you feel me touching myself to the thought of you? Okay, so this is also sex magic. This person I could also have dealt with some sort of sex addiction, or this person could be like along the lines of like a warlock or a witch energy where they do sex magic on others and that's how they gain energy through that, or how they tap into other people's energy fields without permission. So I'm seeing that that is going to be a big karmic blowback. Okay, so I'm seeing hypersexuality as a big indication of trauma. He or she cheated on you. Okay, so this is a big confirmation. If you've been suspecting that this person, you know, is entertaining third-party energy and if you're still in it, I suggest it's
Time to get the fuck out and
choose yourself. If you have children, choose you and your children. Okay, the betterment of you. You need to be in a healthy mindset in order to do so. I don't think you need to be in an environment in where you were inflicted with pain. A flower or a plant is not going to grow well in the environment that it got sick in. So vice versa. But this is confirmation. If you know somebody who participated in this, or infidelity wise, or this down low person ended up entertaining third-party energy behind your back, or if someone that you know of behind their back, whichever. It feels like I was born to meet you. Yes, because this is a karmic soulmate. You guys were born to meet one another. You guys were born to cross paths and to deal with this life lesson. At this case, the life lesson for you as the person watching was to choose yourself, regardless of how much someone is trying to gaslight you out of your intuition experience of what you know. It was a test to see, can you see through someone's mask enough in order for you to choose yourself and move forward, or are you gonna repeat another karmic cycle by continuously entertaining somebody that you know is not good for you or is a huge red flag? Are you going to continue to keep entertaining that toxic mindset? So yes, you guys were born to meet one another, both karmic and divine. Everyone that we brush shoulders with, someone we met in a past life, we are meant to meet these soul individuals in order to learn from them. Okay, my head feels heavy and hazy. Okay, so this person, that could be a karmic blowback. Try going back to school. Okay, you guys could have felt like I'm seeing this confusion spells, or those that this person wanted you to stay in your head thinking like, yeah, I'm seeing someone doing a confusion spell. So you know what it is to be true, but they wanted you to question that. I'm also seeing try going back to school. So this is for someone who's watching. If you were a victim of this, go back to school, girl, boy. Go pursue higher education. Spend your time divulging and researching these sort of topics so that you can avoid this type of life lesson later on down the line. You'll be able to see the signs so that you can avoid this type of karmic lesson. If you have something in mind that you want to pursue, go ahead and go and pursue that for school. Seeing that you already got signs from spirit about what that is particularly. I understand if you don't want children in life. So there's a situation popping up of a woman wanting children, but then the husband not wanting children and is pushing back on that, or is purposely going to get snipped or fixed so that they don't have children, and they don't want to let this woman know. There's a soulmate coming through later on that if you are wanting children in the future, or if you don't want children in the future, this soulmate understands and is respectful towards what it is that you want. So I'm seeing this replacement. So if you dealt with a karmic soulmate that was dealing with all this shit, I'm seeing this new soulmate coming through that is a divine soulmate that's higher vibrational, that's going to come in, and it's going to be a big difference when it comes down to it. This person's going to be very, very in tune with themselves and their sexuality, whether they are LGBTQ, or if you know, whether they're straight, whatever it is, they own who they are, and they don't necessarily have to harm others in order for them to be who they are. This soulmate is coming through basically to replace this energy or this karmic experience that you've already been through. And I feel like this person is, I'm seeing that there's like this jealous energy coming through. Yeah, like this down low person, if you are particularly a woman watching this, if you know that you dealt with a down low person, they also are watching you or keeping eyes or tabs on you to see if you have moved on. And if you have, and you are entertaining other men who are in tune with their sexuality, that are okay, that don't have to wear a mask, this person is highly jealous of that. I don't know if they want to be you. I'm gonna call y'all asses out. Men who expect for women to partake in the masculine role altogether and not even embrace their femininity. They would rather have women stuck in their masculine role, so they're stuck in survival mode. A man who claims that they're the man of the house, that they're the head of the house, that they're the man, machismo. I'm thinking that, like, but I'm seeing this person just prides themselves on being very manly, but then really deep down they're like
a little bitch on the inside. That's
basically what it is. I'm seeing also men who like to argue with you. So if you also dealt with a lot of men who try to humble you or argue with you, something about my father used to say, nothing makes a man more bitch assness than a man that wants to argue with another woman. No true man is going to be arguing with other women, either on the internet or in person, just to make them mad or to ruin their day. No true man who's in tune with their sexuality, in tune with their masculine energy and their feminine energy, is going to purposely go out of their way to argue with women, to humble them. So if you're a man who does that, kiss my ass. Engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, union. Yep, so someone is getting engaged. I'm seeing that if you have been in a divorce, there is a possible connection coming through. If you went through a bad breakup, a new soulmate is coming through. That could also end in marriage. I'm also seeing that, again, this is confirmation that if you were married to this individual, that this is, going down the drain as far as connection wise, possibly a breakup or a divorce. But no, I'm seeing this is like a big commitment coming through. The rose energy. This is something that I think is owed to those who have dealt with this type of narcissism in their life. You deserve to be fully loved openly and honestly and earnestly, to the point where you don't have to wear a mask around this individual, or they don't have to wear a mask around you. They can just truly be themselves, and that's the way that relationships should be, to be honest and truthful. But however, these individuals, these wannabe divine feminines, but don't know how to fucking embrace their feminine energy and want to destroy feminine energy. They will learn their lesson. Keep continuing to live your life. You will be rewarded for the pain and the shit that you've been through, especially if this person cheated on you. That is exposed or will be exposed. And as well as, it's not, the Most High is going to take care of it all. The divine, really, truly, you are protected, you are loved, and I wish you well, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with this type of karmic energy, or if anyone who ever had to deal with this karmic energy. It's highly abusive, not the way that we should be treating others here on this planet. Unfortunately, we have a lot of people down here who just walk around with masks and continuously keep hurting others. I mean, hurt people hurt other people. It's unfortunate, but hopefully that's not you. Hopefully you're better than that. And above that, and I know you are, people who do connect with me or rock with me, I know for a fact that you guys are high vibrational enough to not entertain this bullshit. And if you have, you learned your lesson, and moving forward, I'm wishing you a good life. Peace.